Yo, this is the Dirty Chango podcast. This is an episode of me just driving home, speaking what's on my mind. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Yo, what's good? This is the Dirty Chango podcast. This is my drive home today. Today is Friday the 1st. It's the 1st of the month. Hey, is it just me or does anybody else fucking get annoyed when somebody plays that? Not that the song sucks. But yes, bitch, we fucking get it. It's the 1st of the month. You don't have to post it. You don't have to fucking play that song out. It's a good song. Don't ruin it. Why don't you play that shit on the 2nd of the month? You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's, I don't know. That's fucking something that fucking annoys me. A lot of shit on Facebook that annoys me. Like a lot of dumb posts. That's why I started unfollowing people. Like, this shit is stupid. Ay. You know, there's a lot of shit I can say about Facebook. One thing, the attention whores. The fucking attention whores. Like, bitch, just fucking say what you mean. Don't you hate when people fucking post shit, like, with fucking, like, with questions. Like, not questions, but they be saying shit and you're like, well, fuck, what are you talking about? Just fucking spill the beans. Just say it. Like, they want you to ask, well, are you okay? Or like, people post, man, I fucking got a lot on my mind. I'm fucking pissed. Fuck that fool. Fuck the world up. And like, people, they just want to know, well, what's up, cuz? You good? You good? I got your back, cuz. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. Just fucking say what you mean, man. That's what fucking Facebook's for. It's for you to say what actually is on your mind. Life ain't perfect. I know your life's not perfect, dude. You don't have to fucking fake the funk. Everybody's pictures are people smiling. Fuck, post a real picture. Post a fucking throwback. Remember back in the day when you used to look at photos and you used to just look at albums and all the pictures were in the moment? There's no fucking pictures like that anymore. There's no more in the moment pictures. Everything, it has to be perfect. Everything is picture fucking perfect, and that's annoying, yo. I'm to blame too. I do that shit too. But the best pictures are when you're like, hey, you remember, like, fuck, my girlfriend, we were talking about this one time. We're like, back in the day, you look at pictures when you're looking at them through the photo albums, you know what I mean? You go through fucking a shitload of them, and you're like, fuck, what was I doing at that moment? Like, why is my hand like this, and why is my face like, ugh? It's because you were in the moment. No one said, hey, pose, let's all pose for this picture. Let's all line up in a, like, from tallest to shortest, or tallest on the left side, tallest on the right side, shorties in the middle, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Now everything's so like, let's take a picture. Oh wait, let me see it first. No, let's retake it. We fucking spend like 10 minutes taking one picture. That shit drives me nuts. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. Like Jay. I'm gonna buy a Polaroid. And whatever picture comes out, because what's gonna happen is you can have a Polaroid camera, and this shit's expensive, like, for that film shit. So whatever picture you take, that's what you take. A huevo. If you don't like it, pues vete la verga, güey. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, that's actually a good thing. Like, people, please, just post real shit. Just post real shit. Like me, like my podcast. That's why I love it. I get to say whatever the fuck I want. I say whatever the fuck I want, and no one can tell me nothing because it's my podcast. It's my podcast. I can talk shit if I want to. Talk shit if I want to. Talk shit if I want to. You would talk shit if you had a podcast too. Bum. Yeah. So yeah, shit like that. I don't know how I got onto that topic, but man. Anyways, I'm on my way home. I'm just got off work, heading home for the weekend. It's 4th of July weekend, but I work 4th of July, which is cool. It's cool. I get paid overtime, so I ain't even sweating it. And honestly, I had the day off, but I chose to work, so I can't even complain. I can't be no little bitch. I don't complain. I don't like to complain. Never heard my dad complain once in my life. And if ever I did hear my mom complain, they were legitimate complaints, not, oh, I have to go to work today because I don't want to go to work. I'm tired. No, my mom complains because she was really sick, or, you know what I mean, just really tired, like really tired. But I never heard her say she was too tired to do something. Especially my dad. I've never heard my dad complain once. So that's why I live my life the way I live it, because my parents fucking literally broke their backs working. My dad's still breaking his back. My mom, you know, passed away. Rest in peace, Mom. Love you. But my dad, man, he's still grinding. He's over there about to push 60, still grinding in the fields. Not have to mention though, he's worked his ass off though. He's no longer just another That sounds bad. I don't want to say it like that. He no longer just works in the fields like, you know, freaking doing hard labor. He put in his time, you know. He put in his time, the effort, the time and effort that he put in. It worked. Like now he's driving a company vehicle. You know what I mean? He's not out there with a shovel anymore. You know, working his skin to the bone. He's a foreman now. I think that's what it's called, a foreman. Maybe I could be wrong, but he's in charge of his crew. You know what I mean? He's in charge of his crew. So he has his truck. He has AC. And man, just things, man. My mom and dad both told me, but especially my dad. He told me one time. I still remember this I don't know how old I was. I want to say 4th grade. He told me for my ass to study. He didn't want to see me. He didn't want to see me working in the fields like he did. He didn't want that for me. He wanted me to get a nice job in the office with the AC. And honestly, most of my jobs I've had, yeah, it involves some office work, but working, you know, actually doing like manual labor. And this new job that I have, I'm in the AC all day, yo, and I'm in a kind of like a cubicle, yo. I'm a cubicle gangster. But yo, this shit's not for me. Like somehow, even though my dad told me that's what he wanted me to do, I keep gravitating to do work that he does. Like I want to do physical work. Like I'm not saying that working behind a desk is not work, but to me that's not work really. Like if I'm not sweating, I'm not beating my ass, I don't feel like it's work. And I think it's just I have that mentality that my dad has. So I'm working my way, you know, just working my way, doing what I have to do, just, you know what I mean, putting in my time right now. But yeah, man, life is good. Life's good right now. Yeah, I love staying positive. I love staying happy. Everything's been working the way it's supposed to work. And you know, I've been in a crossroads right now. My whole life I was, you know, raised up to be Catholic and Christian at one point. But no matter what, there's always been God involved in my life. And right now I'm in this weird place. Like, I believe in God. Don't get me wrong. I definitely believe in God. But what is God? You know what I mean? Like, there's scientific proofs, you know, shit like that, whatever. But at the end of the day, I always come back to myself praying to God. And I think that's because, like, there is a God. There has to be a God. There's something greater than this galaxy, yo. No matter how big this galaxy is, something created it. Nothing was there just because it was there. Like, I hear about the Big Bang Theory. Like, well, fuck, the whole thing about science is there's a reaction. One action causes another reaction. So what, you know what I mean? What happened there with that Big Bang? That boom. That's a topic for another day. I want to talk about that with my homie Raph. Raph's good with that shit. And yeah, so I'm on my way home right now. Driving through Stockton right now. Oh shit, almost missed my exit. Woo! Just did some illegal shit. Just did some real illegal shit. But I'm Mexican, right? We do illegal shit. Fucking Trump. Fuck you, puto. Cause we do illegal shit. We rape everybody. We be raping everybody. Fuck you, güey. Está la verga. Tú también, tu pinche haircut. You look like a Twinkie with fucking peach fuzz, fucking pubes on your fucking head, way. And yeah, I'm driving home back to Fresno, the town. I ain't the town. Oakland's the town. Yeah, man, I'm gonna just enjoy this weekend, man. Like, yo, I used to do some construction shit, and that was physically tiring, but not mentally. This new job that I have dealing with customers, yo, that shit mentally drains you, yo. That shit, it mentally drains you, but like I said, I don't want to complain. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to complain, but just know that shit, that's a different kind of tired. That's weird. That's not something I'm used to. I use my brain, putos. I use my brain. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This fucking freeway turned into a one-way. What the fuck? Oh, I just hella cut off a car. Oh fuck. Probably gonna jump me now if we stop. Oh shit, is this a fucking checkpoint? Yo, I think there's a checkpoint on the freeway. Or maybe they closed the freeway. No, lane closed. Alright, we're good, guys, we're good. I'm about to say, that's probably the most dangerous thing you could do. Imagine having a fucking checkpoint on a freeway. How many accidents would happen? Big old pileups. That's just my guess. I feel like there'd be hella accidents. Nope, never mind, guys. They're just doing some construction here on the 4. And yeah, so heading home I'm fucking always hungry now because I'm doing that ketogenic diet. I'm always fucking not hungry, but I love sweets, yo. And with this keto shit, I had to give up all those good sweets, man. Fucking chocolate, yo. Chocolate! SpongeBob. I've been looking for you all day. Chocolate, that's my Achilles heel, yo. That's the one thing that I hate having to give up. But what I'm noticing though on this fucking diet, I know my cousin, she texted me today. She said she loves the podcast, but when I start talking about fitness, she's like, "Oi." She said that when I started talking about fucking working out shit or fitness, she said that she feels like someone just turned on PBS. Fucking gotcha. Shout out, Melia. Love you. You know, some fucked up shit. It is what it is though. Like you said, it is my podcast. I can say what I want. So yeah, but I can't have chocolate, yo. And chocolate's that's my thing, yo. That's what I love. Ooh, the police? Is that the police? Oh man, I hope I don't get pulled over right now. I hope I don't get pulled over. I'm not even going that fast. Oh wait, I don't think it's a cop. I think it's an ambulance. Imagine they pull me over. Fucking putos. I just got a ticket not too long ago. Might be no, it looks like a fire department. It's just red. I don't know if I could turn his lights off on me. Oh shit. That cop be creeping. Anyways, guys, hopefully I don't get pulled over. If I do get pulled over, I'm getting recorded right now, so it works out. What else, guys? Like I said, it's been a long week. Oh, yep. Fire department, thank God. Woohoo! Y'all heard that? Boop, boop. Ooh, shit, my butthole was cleansed, yo. You couldn't put a fucking needle in there. Yeah, man, sorry, I got fucking lost in thought right now. I thought the cop was gonna pull me over. Well, fucking not a cop, pinche bombero. So anyways, I'm gonna just get back to me, just speaking what's on my mind. I just wanted to tell everybody that I'm really, thank you guys for supporting the podcast. Those of you who are, or if you're not, whatever. But yeah, man, good looking out, guys. This is one of my dreams right here, to make this thing, make this dream happen for me. I really love doing this. This is fun. Today's a good episode. I feel like today's a pretty good episode. Like I've been. I don't know why I'm nervous. Like I shouldn't be nervous. This is just me talking. Like I shouldn't be nervous, but yeah, it's fucking. I'm getting more comfortable each time I do this. It's a little easier to talk about it. And, well, I think it's hard because it's easier when you have somebody to conversate with you. But something about, and then when you do it by yourself, when you fucking broadcast by yourself, or when I should say play with yourself. Just kidding. When you do this, like it's cool, but it's just your thoughts. And you know what? I've noticed the last podcast I did, I was at home, and my mind wasn't as engaged. But now I'm doing them on the drive home, and like my last job, I used to drive a lot, and that's when I did a lot of my thinking. So right now it's kind of working in my favor. Like I'm used to just things constantly popping in my mind, so it works out. I just got my McDonald's coffee before I started this. I had like a little checkpoint. I go, all right, I'm gonna get to this little McDonald's area, like in this little road. Not road, what do they call it? Not a road stop. You know when you're on the freeway and then there's like it's not even a town, it's just a lot of like gas stations and shit. So it was one of those, and I stopped by the McDonald's, got me my coffee. And so I got my coffee. I fucking love McDonald's coffee. McDonald's coffee, you haven't had it, yo? McDonald's coffee is the best coffee. I don't mean they're sissy lala drinks, the ones with like creamer. Like no, I'm just straight black coffee. Because I like my coffee like the Kardashians like their men, hot and black and straight. Except for Bruce. I don't know if he I don't know if Bruce likes him straight. I don't know how he likes it. That was a trip. Like, okay, so Bruce, Caitlyn, is Caitlyn Jenner. He's a man, transgender. So he's a woman now, or she's a woman. And But from what the last thing I heard, I try not to follow the Kardashians. I fucking hate the Kardashians. That if I don't even want to place this. I was gonna say if there was any people who would die, and I would like be like, it's kind of funny. It'd be the Kardashians, but I don't want to put that juju on anybody. But fucking, I haven't been keeping up with the story, but the last I heard, he was dating a transgender who's also a woman. I don't get that shit. Like, what do you want? You want your cake and eat it too? Like, what the fuck? You can't do that shit, bro. Pick one. Pick one or the other. You either like dick or you like snatch. Which one do you like? If you like butt, then I guess if you like butt, then fucking get a woman. You can do the butt and you can do the snatch. 2 for 1, bro. But anyways, I hope I didn't sound like a sexist or a homophobic, because I'm not. I'm far from that. Like, I'm beyond open-minded. But that shit just puzzles me. That situation, like, whatever. You're a transgender who's attracted to transgender. I get it. It just doesn't make sense to me, I guess. But whatever. Like I said, I'm not judging. But no me cae bien. No cae bien. It's just no entiendo, güey. Like, I don't know. I guess you have to be in that mentality to get what the fuck is happening. Why the fuck am I holding my coffee? I have like a cup holder. Yeah, but speaking of the Kardashians, like, dude, I fucking hate the Kardashians. Like, they're a big reason why these little girls all look like little putas now. Why these little fucking 14-year-olds look like 21-year-olds. Because they fucking follow these fucking trends. Like, ladies, please stay away from as much of this fucking this so-called reality TV as you can. Please get away from that shit. You're fucking beautiful. If you don't see it, then it's your fault. Because we're made the way we are. You're gonna be big, you're gonna be big. I mean, if you want to work on your physique, yeah, go ahead, do it. Hey, more power to you. If you want to, lose a couple pounds, whatever, do it. But don't be fucking like. There's these women who they're pretty already, but they don't feel that they're pretty. Like, oh, I need a bigger ass to be loved. Oh, I need big tits. I need these big lips. No, you don't. The Kardashians, like that, honestly, I had a conversation with my girlfriend. She's so you don't think she's pretty? You don't, I go, no, I don't fucking think she's pretty. Like, because of what she's done to her body to make herself feel like she needs to be pretty, like, that's fucking ugly to me. Feeling you have to enhance yourself to be pretty in somebody else's eyes, that's one of the saddest things you can do, yo. Like, just love you for who you are. You know what I mean? Some of the most attractive people I've met are some of the fucking the worst people I've ever met. Like, ego, vanity, like, dude, like, no, like, just love you. You know what I mean? Like, I met some people who people would say are ugly, but man, they're some of the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life. Just beautiful souls, man. Just get your mind right. And not just ladies, men too. Like, men, dude, like, you don't need a six-pack. You don't need fucking muscles. Like, if you, like, look at me. I don't got shit. And my girlfriend loves me for me. Say what? Say what? Hey, my lady, she was telling me, like, I didn't catch it until she caught it, and then I guess I kind of noticed it, but not really, not like she did. So I don't know. This isn't racist, because it's not racist. It's just how I am. Like, I adapt to people. But she was telling me that when I start talking to black people, and you know how black people sometimes, I don't want to stereotype, but sometimes black people be talking like this, like, oh shit, girl, what's up? And she notices that when they start talking like that, I start talking like that. I be like, oh, girl, you know, it's cool. Nah, bro, nah, it ain't no thing, and like, yo, I don't do it on purpose. That shit just happens. I just fucking, I adapt to people. And when I hear people, like, when I hear black people talking like that, like, oh shit, bro, shit, what up, nah. So, I don't know if it's racist, but I do that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, I think people feel more comfortable when you can adapt to their style. Like, that's just how I am, yo. I can adapt to people. Like, for real, I have different sets of friends. I mean, we're all friends, but different sets of friends. And some people like certain things, some people like other things. And yo, I can adapt to my friends with the quickness. And it's not me being fake, because it's not. I am who I am. But I can. Some people you have to adapt to how they are. You know what I mean? That way the conversation keeps going, flow smoothly. And just to make people feel comfortable too. Like, yeah, I have a way of doing that. I don't know how, it just happens naturally. I think I just relate to people. I relate to most people. A lot of people, not a lot. There's a few people I can't relate to. It's like, huh? But for the most part, I relate to people. I love people. I'm a people person. I feel the most energy, like the most, like I get this this, I don't know like this burst. I guess you could say adrenaline. I don't know if adrenaline's the right word. I'll use adrenaline for the lack of a better word. But when I'm around a lot of people, like I get that pump, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, like I love being around people. Like I love entertaining people, and I don't know, man. That's why I really like this podcast, because I know I'm gonna have a lot of different guests, and my cousin says she might be able to get me Tumex. Shout out to Tumex. What's up, pinche rapper? She's pinche hip hop. So I might be able to get him, and then yeah, I really hope this podcast leads to bigger and better things, because man, honestly, my ultimate goal is not ultimate, but one of my goals is definitely to meet my idol, man. I want to meet. I would love to have Joe Rogan on the podcast, and I would love to have Immortal Technique on the podcast. That would be just dope. So I'm gonna work for it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay grinding. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And yeah, man, because I love being happy, yo. And like I said, there's nothing better than laughing and being in a good mood. Nothing beats that, yo. Maybe sex, I don't know. I guess, yeah. But like, something about laughing, yeah, sex is better. I don't want to be talking about my fucking love life. Anyways, but man, just laughing all day is dope, yo. That's just awesome. I love laughing all day. Like, I love bullshitting around with the homies, just bullshitting with people, man. Like, people being able to make you laugh and you being able to make them laugh, yo, that connection when you guys get that, like with a group of friends or whoever it may be, that's dope. That's hella dope. That's one of the best feelings in life. Not that life should always be fun and games. I mean, there's always times for being serious, of course. Even though when me and my girlfriend are having those serious talks, I usually make a joke about things, and it's not because I want to make. It's not because I'm trying to avoid the conversation. It's just the way that my nature works. Like, I use humor to talk about things. I guess, I don't know. Something wrong with me, right? Your boy needs therapy. Pinche therapy. Well, all my life this music saved me. I can't afford no therapy. That was a lyric by The Unseen. Yeah. I still listen to punk, but man, I used to be really into punk rock back in my mid high school years to like my early 20s. Like, I still love punk, don't get me wrong, but I was really into it. I used to go to punk shows. I remember so there was this band, they're called the Horror Pops, and the lead singer, her name was Patricia something, and I had seen her when I want to say I was like 16. It was like one of my first punk shows, and I seen the Horror Pops play. I thought she was super hot, right? She was like thin or whatever. And then a couple years go by, and like I fucking got drunk, yo. I got drunk before the show. I was drunk. I wasn't pendejo drunk. I was just really drunk, like really good drunk, good drunk. And I remember I was because it was a small venue. It was in Fresno. It was a real small venue. The Horror Pops were playing the Horror Pops weren't playing. It was the Necromantics and Left Alone. Shout out to Left Alone. Shout out to fucking Elvis. And I have that shit tatted on my arm. I have their fucking symbol. Anyway, so I went to go see Left Alone, and Necromantics lead singer, I can't remember his name. Necroman, his girlfriend is Patricia, the singer of the Horror Pops. So she's there on tour with them. And I'm faded, yo. So, you know, when you're drunk and you have no sensor on you, I go up to her and I was like, Patricia, I didn't know you were pregnant. And she wasn't pregnant, y'all. She fucking wasn't pregnant. She just got woofoom and some Oprah shit. Where'd I get that from? Oh, fucking Martin Blue Streak. Yeah, so that was pretty bad. I don't know how I got to that, but I just remember that, like, fucking, that's embarrassing though, yo. Like, because if you haven't seen somebody in a long time, they're bigger, like women. Sorry, but like, you don't know, like, you're kind of afraid. Like, it's rude to not say, well, congratulations, you're pregnant, but then it's super rude to say, oh, you're pregnant, and they're not pregnant. Like, you're in between a rock and a hard place. So, you know, take your chances. You know what I mean? Life's a risk, carnal. Take a chance. Yo, these fucking biker boys are going fucking slow. Apúrate, güey! Apúrate! What's up with these fucking bitches, man? Stupid fucks. Sorry, guys. You guys are hearing live road rage. Ooh, what the fuck? What the fuck, güey? Muévete, muévete, con Bud Light. Finally got my opening. Got my opening. About to hit the hole. Hit that hole. Fucking biker boys. That shit's not even in anymore, fool. Remember when bikes were all in? Like, fucking biker boys came out. Well, it was Fast and the Furious. And then everybody started getting those fucking, what do they call them? I don't know what they call them. I was trying to use a cool slang word for the cars. Like the crotch rockets for the bikes, but for the cars. What are they called? Rice burners. No, rice burners? No, is that a car? Is it rice burner? I think it is rice burners. They didn't use those rice burners. Everybody started getting the Hondas. Everybody had a fucking Civic. Stock Civic, but with a fucking exhaust. Like exhaust you buy at fucking AutoZone. And like, bitch, you're going 10 miles an hour. Bitch, that ain't confusing nobody. We know you're going slow. And then there was fucking biker boys come out. Everybody started getting bikes. Everybody's on the fucking bike crew. And that's what it is, man. We're a society of trends. We just trend. We're trendy little fucks. We're trendy little fucks. That's what we are. But man, that's what I'm saying. You gotta woke. You gotta stay woke. You gotta wake up. You gotta realize there's more to life, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get to conspiracies, but I don't know if there's something that's pushing us all to try to keep us part of an agenda. But man, you just gotta wake up and do you, man. Enjoy life. You don't have to follow the structures, man. You can live outside the matrix. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like something and people think it's weird, but it makes you happy and you like it, fucking why are you not gonna do it? Why are you gonna do it like shamefully? Nah, man, embrace it. Embrace your inner weirdness, man. It's not even weird. It's not even an inner weirdness. It's an inner you. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was like that when I was younger. I used to follow the crowd. I was young, man. I followed the crowd. I wanted to be in. But there was always, okay, so check this out. I used to love rock and roll. Like, I used to love rock. But my group of friends that I like grew up with, like, you know, no one really was into that. Everybody was into hip hop or like rap. Like Brother Lynch was really big. And so I couldn't like share my music with other people. And then that's when I moved. I went into high school and I started meeting my new friends. Nothing bad against my old friends. Nothing bad at all. Fucking love those guys. But then I met new people, like people who had more interest like that I had into. I was like, yo, I ain't the only one. Like other people like this shit too. And that was dope, man. Like, and that's why I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to like this shit. Because just because some certain group of people don't like what you like doesn't mean there's other people out there that don't like that shit. So if you like that shit, go fuck with that shit. Fuck with it. It's cool. Because at the end of the day, yeah, there's going to be outside noise. There's going to be people, you know, laughing at you, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's the voice inside that counts. And if that voice inside is being shut down, is being muted, then what's the point, man? Like, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. I know I preach that a lot, but man, do what makes you happy. Life's short, man. Life is definitely short. Like, just an example, man. I look at my mom's, like, she worked her life. She worked her whole life. Like, check this out. A quick breakdown on my mom. Quick little bio. So my mom grew up in a household, I want to say it was 9 of them. And when she was, so she has a twin sister. And so when they were younger, they all had to work, right? They all went to the fields, they all worked. They all went to go work the grapes during the summer school. And so my grandma, this is the fucked up part, man. So my mom would make her money, and my grandma would take the whole check, not even give her shit for her. She would take the whole check and keep it for themselves for whatever. I understand there was bills to be paid, but man, you can't. That's the thing about life. Like, you have to work hard to make your kids' life easier. You don't fucking make them work to make your life easier. And so my mom grew up like that, and then came 8th grade year, my mom was ready to go to high school. But my mom, so it was my mom and my tia. They were the twins, and so they had 2 younger siblings. It was my aunt and my uncle. And so instead of my mom being able to go to high school, my grandma made my mom stay. She couldn't go to school. She had to work and watch the kids. That was her responsibilities. So my mom, like, it sucks because I'm like my mom. I'm social. My mom was a very social person. Instead of going to high school and get these new opportunities to meet new people and enjoy life, she had to fucking work, yo. Like, she missed out on her, like, honestly, some of the best 4 years of my life were high school. Some people say they were the worst, but in my case, man, they were some of the 4 best years of my life. And my mom, she's the party starter, yo. Like, she's the type, she was the type to, if we went to a dance, like to a quinceañera or something, and nobody was dancing, my mom would be the first one on the dance floor and the last one off. No shame. And you know what? That's what I loved about my mom. That's how I am. Like, I have no shame. Like, yo, we're here to have fun. You know what I mean? So my mom never got to go to high school. She had to work her whole life, and she died that way, working 2 to 3 jobs all the time. Since I can remember, my mom's always been working, and it's not just one job. For the most part of her life, I could swear she was working at least 2 jobs. And yo, my mom was a hustler, yo. My mom used to she did start her own little janitorial business. She was kicking ass, man. She was doing that. We'd wake up early, me and my sister. There was like certain days where we'd either go at night or go early in the morning. That was our thing. We'd either go late at night to clean the offices, the doctor offices, or we go early in the morning. And we did that, man. We grinded. We helped my mom out. That was her business. And at the time, I never thought about it that way. I always just thought like, oh, this is what my mom does. This is her job. But now that I'm older, like, yo, my mom is an entrepreneur, yo. She had her own little business. Like, fuck yeah, dude. I just literally, the first time I've actually thought of it that way. My mom was an entrepreneur. And so it's like saying my mom didn't get to enjoy, like, trust me, she loved life. She had this distinct laugh to her. I can't do it like her, but she had this laugh, man. And I miss that laugh. Especially like on like when we'd have our family get-togethers on Christmas and Thanksgiving. There's this certain laugh that she'd be in the kitchen with my other aunts, and she'd just be making everybody laugh, man. My mom was a jokester. She could tell a story. She could tell a good joke. She knew people. She's a very lovely woman. I miss that woman dearly with all my heart, honestly. I'm a mama's boy. Straight up mama's boy. Everywhere my mama went when I was little, that's where I went. And yeah, man, so honestly, that's why. So like I was telling you guys, when she didn't get to go to high school, so what it means, she didn't get to go to prom. So I remember when she told me that when I was little, that she didn't get to go to high school. She told me the whole story, and I remember that, and I took it to heart. I was like, man, that sucks. So I told myself since that day, I go, you know what? When it's my turn, when it's my senior prom, I'm taking my mom to prom. And I made do with that promise. Like, when that day came around, like, I had this whole thing planned out how I was gonna do it. But then my mom, I was with her and my sister, and she's like, hey, prom's coming, huh? She's like, who are you gonna go with? Who are you taking? I go, oh, this special girl that I like, this special girl. She's like, who? Tell me. I didn't want to tell her. She's like, hey, just tell me. Like, the terca asking me to tell her. I go, okay, mom, I'm taking you. I want to take you to the prom. And she's like, what? No. And I go, yeah, mom, for real. I go, will you go with me to prom? And she was speechless. I can't remember if she cried or not, but she said, yeah, of course. So that night at prom, my mom she went and got her hair did. They gave her that old school prom look. They gave her like I think it's called a honeycomb, like bun up on her hair. Like her hair was like up. It kind of like Marge Simpson. Not Marge Simpson, that's a bad example. But like those old school 50 styles where it was like in a bun, but like, I think it was called the honeycomb. And she was like, what? That's not what I wanted, but you know, they did it anyways. But you know, she was whatever. She was happy. And we go to prom. We get to go and take our pictures. We're dancing, like, my mom was kind of like, oh, like, well, this is your prom. Like, you know, you should be having fun with your friends. I go, Mom, I go, I invited you. You're my guest of honor. So whatever me and my friends do, you're doing. So when it's time to dance, guess who's the first people on the dance floor? My mama. My mama's on the dance floor, the first ones. And so me and my mom are dancing, right? We're having a good time. And then she's like, hey, hey, you know, I know it's your prom. I know you probably want to dance with your other friends too. She's like, you know, we'll take a little break, and then then you know, just go dance with your friends. I go, all right, I go, no problem, Mom. So I before I do that, I went to go take a piss. I come back, and guess who's already on the dance floor? My mom's on the dance floor dancing with the DJ, yo. I'm telling you, man, my mom loved to dance, yo. And she was a good dancer too, like really good. Her feet were beat up, but man, she could dance, yo. So that night, and then after, this is dope. This is probably the dopest part about prom. So after prom, she knew we had plans, like we were gonna go to a party, and she's like, okay, so you know, so I have Daniela, my sister. I have Daniela pick me up, and you just stay with the car, and you know, go have fun with your friends. I was like, yeah, for sure. She's so you guys gonna party? I go, yeah. She's are you guys gonna stay there? I go, yeah, we're gonna stay there. She's you sure? You guys gonna stay that night? I go, yeah. She's all right. So she went and fucking bought us a couple of cases of beer, yo. And you know what I mean? How cool was that, man? My mom was just dope like that. Like, so when my sister had it, like my sister during her senior year, like my mom was cool, yo. Like she wasn't those moms who like let their kids do whatever. Because we always respected our parents. But there was like, she let my sister have parties as long as everybody who was at the party stayed at the house. You know what I mean? So people would drink there or whatever. And when it came for my time, like my senior year, yeah, my mom did the same thing for me. She let me throw parties. She let me, you know, have beers or whatever. But at the same time, we never disrespected her like that. We never, you know what I mean? We never disrespected the house. Anything was because of her permission. So yeah, I don't want to seem like we're fucking bad kids because we weren't. Because my mom was a bad mom who's like just didn't give a fuck. No, she did it because she understand. She knew. We're not. She's not. Mom wasn't stupid. We're young. We're gonna go drink. We're gonna go fuck around and drink. But she rather us know that we're gonna be drinking in a safe place at the house. So that's why she let us do that. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing I do respect about Mom. And that's, I know, the one thing I think I'm gonna try to implement with my kids. I know they're gonna. I know my kids are gonna fucking. One of my future kids, my kids. Like I have kids right now. I don't have kids right now. I know they're gonna get into shit. I'm not stupid. I was young. I got into shit myself. I don't mean shit like crack. I just mean shit like in general, like shit. And like honestly, I want, when I have my son or daughter, I want them, their first beer to be with me. They might be 14, they might be 13, but I want their first beer to be with me. After that, if I catch them drinking beer, I'm gonna whoop their ass. It's a one-time deal until they're 21, or until they do it behind my back. You know what I mean? Like I can't control them. They're gonna have their own lives, but I'm gonna try to direct them into the best path possible. So I'm really thankful for the parents that I have. They taught me how to work hard. How they wanted me to be something better. And for a while I was dicking around, and now like not dicking around, but school's not for me, yo. School wasn't for me. I learned that school for some people is not for me. I like to work. And now I'm finding something else that I'm passionate about other than music. It's this podcast, man. So I'm gonna pursue this. I want to make this a career one day. This would be pretty dope. Maybe this might lead into other things, but at the end of the day, my overall goal is more. My first goal was originally to help my parents retire, but you know, since my mom passed away, I want to start. I want to help my dad retire at a younger age. I want to help him buy a house, and I want to start a foundation, some kind of charity to help. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to start something, and I'm going to grow that. And this is what this voice is for. So this isn't for me to live life in riches, because at the end of the day, yo, money's always going to be there. You can always find that. You can always hustle your way to do that. But there's a lot of people out there who do, not that they don't have options, but they're not exposed to those options. And I want to expose people to that. I want to expose people. Okay, so check this out. When I was younger, I had never stayed in a hotel. I didn't know what some stuff was, yo. In sixth grade, this is when we got our sixth grade. We got this teacher named Mr. Wall who came in with some white goofy dude. No, we thought he was goofy. He wasn't goofy. He's a cool dude actually. And so Mr. Wall came to Cantua Elementary, middle of the nowhere town. I'm talking about our graduating class was like maybe 30 something. Our 8th grade graduating class. And he came, man, and he implemented a change. He brought change to our school. Like, everybody has that one teacher who truly cared about their students, and this is that one teacher, is Mr. Wall. This is that one teacher who opened our eyes to a lot of things. So he helped us fundraise in our 7th grade. He helped us fundraise. He would sell C's chocolate bars. He helped us fundraise, and then he got us some. He helped us get CHP right next to me. He helped us get money so we can go on a trip. And this is the first time I ever stayed in a hotel. I had never stayed in a hotel my whole life. This is 7th grade, and we stayed in a hotel. It was Motel 6. But you know what I mean? That was something new. I had never experienced that. And in my 8th grade year, we did the same thing again. We fundraised to go on a trip for our 8th grade year, go to our trip, and then stay the night in the Cadillac Hotel in Venice Beach. We stayed on Venice Beach, yo. And we got to, then the next day we went to, so the first day we went to the Museum of Tolerance in LA. Dope. That's one of the dopest things you can ever experience, yo. If you don't know shit about the Holocaust, like, this is the place you want to go, man. Because our 8th grade year, that's what our project was. We had to do something regarding the Holocaust. And that's why I think I'm so infatuated with World War II. Like, a lot of shit went on during that war. And I'm saying we got exposed to new things, and it's because of him. And that's what I'm trying to do with my podcast. Like, maybe I can expose things to younger kids out there who don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we were kids who grew up in farm communities, migrant kids from migrant workers. So we followed the work. You know what I mean? Like, I can remember moving from when I was little. We moved quite a few places because we were following work. My dad was following the work. And at the end of the day, man, like, that's what I want to do. I want to expose kids like that who don't know. They don't know much. They don't know too much about what's really going on. They don't know about the world. But then again, the internet wasn't around back then, and the internet is now. And this is a huge tool, yo. So maybe it is easier. It will be easier these next couple years. You know what I mean? Then again, the internet fucking is a big distraction. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit on there. You'll spend time on hours on shit that just means nothing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, man, I'm trying to spark a change. It might not be a big one, but I do want to help change the culture, the world. I don't know if I can change the world, but I do want to change. I want to impact somebody. I know there's somebody out there who can benefit from this. Even though I do talk a lot of shit, at the end of the day, yo, I always spread a positive message. And like I said, I'm trying to spread positivity as opposed to negativity. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this podcast up. But thank you guys, honestly, thank you guys for taking the time and listening. If you did listen to this whole thing, I appreciate it. Much love and respect. And if you like it, man, you know what I mean? Let me know you like it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, I do this for me. But at the end of the day, it is nice to hear, you know, it is nice to hear, you know, either compliments or, you know, constructive criticism. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. You know what I mean? I'll take that any day. So like I said, guys, you know what I mean? I'm going to wrap this up. Wash your dirty nalgas and... Wait, no. What do I say? I say, wash your dirty chonis and tangas, you little dirty changos and changas. Shoo! I'm out.